talk about odd symptoms which are linked to ASD but not common, to the point that I didn't actually realize this had anything to do with my autism. The first one is gastrointestinal issues, commonly diagnosed as IBS, stomach pains, cramps, diarrhea, constipation, and intolerance to certain foods, not just from a taste and texture point of view, but actually a physical intolerance in your gut, are often symptoms of autism. We're not entirely sure what the link is, but there is a definite link that has been identified between stomach and eating problems and autism. And the second one is learning difficulties. Quite often we talk about learning in terms of people who have autism being exceptional at certain things, such as memory recall, such as pattern behavior, such as organization. But actually, on the flip side, a lot of people, especially children who have autism, are also developmentally very low in terms of their learning difficulties. This is known as learning differences and actually is something that can be treated and adapted to with great effect. An example of this is that a child may be way behind in their studies or way behind in their academic levels purely because they're being taught wrong. Now, recently, teaching staff are receiving more and more training about ASD, and they're beginning to understand that actually these children aren't developmentally delayed, they just have learning differences. That is, the way they need to be taught has to be tailored to them. And when this happens, they can actually excel and become amazing, successful students without any issues caused by autism. Something we're thinking about if your child is suffering with their studies or they have been diagnosed with developmental delay, that it may not be a correct diagnosis. And it is worth looking and talking to as many people as you can who are involved in the teaching of children with autism, whether that be special needs schools or private tutors, who have specialized training and are able to unlock the abilities of your child. It makes me really sad to think there are so many children who are being, denied of a really good education and denied of excelling academically simply because they're being taught wrong. If there's any other symptoms you can think of which are linked to autism but not common, mention them down in the comments and maybe I'll make a video about them. As ever, if you want to buy me a cup of coffee, you can do so in the link below on the Patreon. If you don't, that's absolutely fine. I always want this content to be free. I will never run ads and I will never monetize these videos. Take care, guys. Keep talking to each other in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.